Hello everyone. I want to extend my thanks to all of you for working tirelessly and supporting each other during these difficult times. The work we do is absolutely vital in delivering service that the public relies on during the battle against coronavirus, and I'm immensely proud of our people for rising to the occasion. It's Amy who's ensuring schools are safe so that the children of essential workers can go to school so that they can go to work. It's Amy who's keeping the streets and offices up and down the country clean, the roads open, all the rubbish collected, utilities running. And it's Amy who's helping the NHS frontline staff get to work and deliver urgently needed care. We're delivering vital services up and down the country, and it's clear there's a growing pride and appreciation for the work that we do. But what's even more amazing is that our people are not only going about their day-to-day work, they're going above and beyond and are actively volunteering time within their communities. But rather than me just simply listing all the great things that the Amy family is doing, over the next few minutes you'll hear directly from some of our people who are working on the front line day in, day out to keep the country supplied and serviced. These are our own heroes. This is what makes us proud to be part of the Amy family.
Adam, just tell me what it is that you do day to day.
Day to day, I work as part of a team which covers, my area is the north of Sheffield. We cover everything from the litter bins, litter picking, keeping streets tidy, safe. We also do any graffiti that's offensive, fly posters, fly tipping, just basically keeping our area clean, tidy and safe for the public.
I'm a civil structural engineer with Amy and work with the structures team there in Belfast, and basically do structural design on some of the structures and rivers.
As premises manager, I'm overall responsibility for the site. I've got obviously a team of cleaners and caretakers at both sites, but my main role really is around the compliance and health and safety with the site and the relationship with the school.
My current role is soft service manager, so I look after a number of areas. I look after cleaning, reception and security, post room, scanning, the print room. We look after the building officers, so they're the porters, they help around the building, stationery, room bookings and events, and first aid. And then I look after some twofold teams, so they've got learning difficulties and they do a couple of hours with us a week. And just doing that shredding.
My goodness, that's a big role that you do. So your volunteering efforts are probably a little bit different. Just tell me a little bit about what you've been doing during this pandemic.
I suppose it went from a structural engineer to an engineer of the cloth, maybe in a way. So basically, I used my community involvement day to lend a hand with the NA Scrubs campaign, which kicked off just over a month ago here in Northern Ireland to provide scrubs for frontline workers, because as everyone knows in the UK and here that there's a big shortage in PPE for the front line. So my wife, she would have appeared in the Great British Sewing Bee and she would have a big home sewing following, so she was able to sort of get them on board and start stitching up scrubs basically.
A few weeks ago, we was doing a job on a road in Sheffield called Deallands Avenue, and a couple of I think it was 4 of my colleagues were working on a section, and 2 children from one of the houses, Ivan and Skylar, they done the rainbow pictures, and they approached one of my colleagues with a letter and a painting, obviously thanking them for the job, and thanking us for still being at work and being key workers, which is always nice. It was a bit of a morale boost for all the lads, obviously. We're coming into work during this, and it gave people a bit of a boost.
So you're now starting to see that people are appreciating you more in what you're doing, and yet you're not doing anything differently to what you were doing before. And I understand that recently that you were doing a deep clean of the Bexley civic offices, and that you volunteered to do this as a result of somebody taken ill because of coronavirus. Is that right?
Yes, so somebody that worked in the Bexley Civic offices came down with some flu-like symptoms. It turned out that it wasn't coronavirus, thankfully. But the client requested that we deep cleaned the areas that he'd been using that we knew of as soon as possible. And I knew that outsourcing a company wouldn't be as soon as the client would like. And we're very short-staffed at the moment with cleaners. So I only had one cleaner on site and he was due to finish within the hour. So I just took it upon myself just to grab some white overalls. I got him to do just the bathroom that the gentleman had used. So he just spent his hour doing that. And then I spent a couple of hours doing the office area that he worked in and main kitchen.
Tell me, Fergal, how many garments have you made in total then to date?
So, just some of the figures, I suppose, from our house alone, there's been 18,000 metres of fabric has been distributed to the subgroups around Northern Ireland. And then there's been 20,000 sets of scrubs made by the home sewers.
We'll get the news out that you're now a sewing bee.
I'll be showing up PPE in the office there if anybody gets a hold in it or something. Yeah.
Yes. You must be so proud of, what you and, your team are doing for the community, because it's going over and above what, the schools would have expected of you. I mean, you must feel really proud about that.
Oh, definitely, yeah, 100%, and especially the team. They make my life easy. They just get on with it, and anything that's been thrown at them, they've just got on with that. And without them, it wouldn't be possible, really. So, the way they've just dealt with it and the flexibility they've shown. For example, like say bank holidays, just coming in. Doing 3 hours over the bank holiday so people can do deliveries and collections. It just shows really that, they're really committed to what they're doing. So, I am really proud of them,
As a group and as a team, we've not been able to come together, but I think it has brought us together, because obviously we're all working together, but we're all trying to keep each other safe as well. So
yes.
Obviously we're all taking them steps to keep everybody safe, not just ourselves, but to keep us colleagues and as other members of staff safe as well.
Yeah, you've probably become much more aware now, haven't you, of just what you're doing and how you're doing it.
People are understanding now that it's not just a litter picking job, or it's not just a emptying bins job. We are needed. We are a key service. Without us, obviously the streets and the areas are untidy, and that can cause problems in itself.
I think Amy in general have been really, really supportive as a whole. It really has made me proud to work for them, this whole experience. Especially my manager, Mick. He has been fantastic. He has been so supportive. He really has helped out because there's been challenging times, especially for everyone. This is a time that we've been so uncertain about and never experienced before. So there's a few times that I feel like you kind of crash 1 minute because you're just so burnt out and you don't really know what to do, and he's just there to help and bring you back up and give you that advice that's needed.
I'm so pleased to have heard your stories, and thank the team as well, will you, for what they're doing, because I know Stephen and Mick and the others, they're behind you as well, so they'll be pleased to get a mention.
Yes, 100%, yeah.
I'm Adam's supervisor, so we've got a good team here at Ecclesfield, and I'm really proud of them all. Been brilliant.
Yes, so you must be really pleased to get all these letters in, and the fact that the people are appreciating you now as well.
It's fantastic, yeah, and everybody's come together. And I know it's rough times, but everybody's been great, and we're getting through it. The team are brilliant. I'm so chuffed we had them. Yes, this is a really big thing for us, and Adam's done great, and we appreciate it. So thank you.
No, thank you for everything that you're doing. As I was saying to Adam, it's the people that work for us in Amy that make Amy. Yeah. And it's and it really is. It makes me proud, and it should make you proud as well. Like clearly it does. I'm just so pleased.
Yeah.
Lovely. Good. All right, then I'll stop recording now so you can. Well done.
Wait with it.
A huge thank you to the team for taking part. It's giving me, and I'm sure you too, incredible insight into the different ways that we're contributing and making a difference during this challenging time. I look forward to hearing more of your personal stories and examples of the work that we're doing Please keep sharing your stories and let's celebrate the amazing work that Amy is doing the length and breadth of Britain. Thank you to all of you for your ongoing commitment.